What's good, guys? Just another raw talk here today. I'm glad to be back on the channel. I know I took a little gap, I would say. I was posting a lot, probably beginning of the year. I remember going through just a lot and processing my thoughts, and YouTube was kind of a way that I can really put good messages out there that I could resonate with, and other people could too. And I just feel like it was just good overall. But now I feel like I'm on to better things. Like these days, I'm just working, making sure that I'm on top of the things I need to stay on top of, which is job and just staying fit, staying healthy, looking okay because modeling on the side and trying to get other things started, just keep my creative juices flowing. Recently, I took a trip to South Korea. It was super dope. I found out I found so many Korean brands I really liked. I'm really into fashion and just clothes, so that was just amazing trip for me. And one thing that really stuck with me, I would say after the trip and things I was thinking about was how like you already have the things that you are seeking, or you already have the things that you are going after. Like there is no destination. Most of the time, I feel like I would think about things in a way, or like I will always be chasing, I would say, like chasing after more and more. Like I need to go after this, or I need to go after that. And that's good at times, but at the same time, like it doesn't allow me to be present and to actually appreciate the moment that I'm in right now. As a couple of times I'll catch myself in these situations. I remember when I had just started to realize like I wasn't being in the present moment. And that was when I was working my other job. Like I was working at a phone store. I was just sitting there like, yo, there's nothing to do. I was just thinking so much. I was going through a breakup. It was just so much going on. And I was just thinking and reading books and trying to just keep developing myself. And one thing that I was practicing was just I need to focus on what's happening now in my life instead of thinking I gotta get to this place, I gotta get there, I gotta get there. It's like an illusion. So it's like when you have that illusion of arrival, you kind of just feed yourself these limiting beliefs like I need to get here so I can have this, or I need to get here so I can feel like this. And those have always been thoughts that's just been on my mind. And I feel like the moment I just kind of just let go of those and just focus on what I have now, things just move smoothly. Yeah, recently, I don't know, I was thinking like during my trip, I was like, dude, I remember I remember getting out of high school and I had started uni, and one of my teammates that I ran track and field with, he passed away. He was like 21 years old. And I remember hopping on this plane to go to South Korea, and I was thinking like, man, life is really short. Like we think life could be like super long, but life is short. Like at any moment, life can be taken away from you, and you don't know when that moment will be. But I just know that making impact and doing your thing out here, doing the things that you love, is something that will truly make life worth living, I feel. And just thinking about the time that I lost my teammate, and it was like my second year in university. I'm like, I just went to high school with dude. Like, 21, he's gone. And I'm like, I'm thinking to myself, it's like, I was on this plane. I'm like, man, the stuff that I've been seeing and all of the experiences I've had, it's like that person never got to see all these things. And just thinking about that really made me think like I really need to lock in on being in the present moment and focusing on what's in front of me now instead of thinking I got to get to certain places or get there to actually be happy. Like arriving at certain points, it just, like I say, it's just giving us so many limiting beliefs. And having limiting beliefs is just, it throws your whole mental off because I feel like it gives you so much anxiety and it's so unnecessary to have. I think what really helps me today, I always preach about getting off of social media, and getting off of social media has really helped me. Phone on D&D, just really locking in on the things that I truly love. And once you are able to share that space with yourself and the things that you love, I feel that you're able to lock into this flow and this creative space to where you come up with your best ideas. I don't feel like I come up with my best ideas just scrolling so much and looking at the internet, listening to all these think pieces. And I could post think pieces all day on TikTok and all that stuff, but truly, like, it doesn't really fulfill anything in me. I feel like for a short spurt, it will have somebody's attention and then it's gone. But when I'm actually giving a message and actually showing you things that I'm learning in my life and sharing that with you in long form, it feels much better. It feels much better and it feels more fulfilling. Um, but then again, chasing is just not, it's just never good, you know? I feel like you have to get to a point where you're just no longer chasing things. And once you get to that point, you can go into a state of you don't need to prove anything to anyone. You don't need to prove that you made it, I guess, or you've arrived at this point, or you don't need to feel validated anymore. And that's where I feel social media, leaving that space for a minute can get you in a better mind space because, like I say, it gives you more creativity, it gives you more ideas. I don't really find too much creativity until I leave and see different things and go to different places. I'm able to formulate different ideas. Like going to Korea was like, I'm looking at their fashion and just appreciating, admiring the culture. And it's like, it brings so many ideas and I bring all that creativity back home. And I hope that can inspire you because travel has done some things in my life to where it's like, dude, I can't gain this knowledge or this experience anywhere else. Me talking to this stranger in a different country is going to help me later on in life. So doing all these things and believing in yourself, that's really what it comes down to, is just like belief in yourself that you got it. You don't need to be validated. You don't need people to approve of your arrival or that point to where you feel like that's where you're going to be happy. It's so important to pursue what excites you. And one thing that I've learned these past couple of years, I feel like I've been through periods of just deep isolation and just not really saying too much. I really didn't have much to share. It's just keeping everything in and honing in on the things I need to hone in on. And I feel that just diving into the things that I truly care about and that I'm really passionate about has done so much like good for me. I realized after, having like a detox off the internet and all that stuff, I really enjoy fashion. I really enjoy creative processes. I still model, I still do extra things on the side, but these are things that you can really just sit in that moment, be present, and just appreciate the things that you do. I know everything that you do in life isn't going to be fun and just fulfilling, but you can work up to that point where you're living your life in a way that you imagine or the way that you dreamed of. But it all starts with appreciating where you are now. Appreciating where you are now is really going to propel you. You're not thinking of this future moment and I want to have this, I want to have that. One thing that I've realized is like nothing happens truly as planned. Like I could write so many things down and a lot of those things won't happen in that order. It's going to happen out of order and all types of lopsided and it's like a roller coaster ride. But the thing is, I get to those moments. It's just without even thinking about it. It's like I get to those moments. It's so crazy because I wrote down a lot of things in my journal last year. And I could say that a lot of those things came to fruition. Like a lot of those things I seen in my reality. And that's one of the things that you can do to really appreciate the present is journal, taking walks, like doing the things that you love. Journaling has truly helped me. And I noticed that when I write things down, it just comes. Like those things come. And traveling was something that I didn't think I would get to, certain things I didn't think I would get to, but I was just writing down all this stuff that I wanted to do, things that make me happy, things I enjoy. And doing that truly helped me because it's like unconsciously it happened. I just made it happen. And I think that's the beauty of it. And you look back and like, dang, I really wrote this down last year. I really had all this stuff, all these bullet points written down. And when you take it into that perspective, it does something different in you. Because it's like you want to tell people like, yo, write stuff down. Write this down. It could happen. You may not think it happens at this time. Yeah, it don't happen at this time, but it's going to happen later. Keep focusing on what's happening now. Work on your routine. Get everything together right now. And those things will start to come and line up in your life. Everything that's aligned on those journal, on the things that you write, it's going to happen. And I think that's like the beautiful thing with life, you know. It's like things that you dream of and things that you have hopes of. When those things happen, you can go back and look and like dang, I wished at this moment, or I wrote it down at this moment. I didn't really think fully it would happen, but I did have this unconscious belief in myself, and it happened. So it's all about shifting that chase, like constantly fiending for the next thing, the next good, whatever it is that you're chasing after. That's not really going to help you. Focus on what you could take action on now, how you can truly make a difference to your schedule, your routine. And that's where the difference is going to happen. It's really about the little things. Every time I think about when I was an athlete and I was making it to a national championship stage, or just a huge championship, competition, conference, whatever it may be, one thing that I really learned was that doing the littlest things helped me get to greater levels that I wouldn't even imagine, greater times that I wouldn't even imagine getting to. And it's all because I focused on those little things that I was being taught. My coaches would tell me like, focus on this, focus on that. I was coachable too. At the same time, I looked into detail like, yo, how do I improve this right here? How do I improve this little thing right here? Once you stack those little things, it just all comes together. It's the beauty, yo. So I appreciate y'all watching this video. I'm glad to share more and really looking forward to sharing more travel. I feel documenting my life and my journey on here can be helpful to a lot of people, and I hope that you learn something from it. If you learn something, if you don't learn something, I appreciate you for watching anyway. And I'll see you on the next video.